let's get straight into the video. It's a soul contract holding you back from getting into a prosperous relationship. Now, this might go over a lot of people's head, okay? But before you come on earth, okay, your match, your person is written in the stars. Everything is written in the stars, okay? This video, I'm about to get deep about soul contracts. A lot of people are very stuck in relationships that they shouldn't be in, or some people are unable to find the love that they really want, or whatever it is. And I'm gonna get into what the flip is happening, all right? Some people, there's very less people in their soul contract, or in actually Kali Yuga right now, there are quite a lot of people that just aren't in relationships, but it has to do with the soul contract. Okay, so before you come here, you have a soul contract with a certain person. There's a certain person that is quote unquote your twin flame or whatever, right? So when you come on earth, depending on your circumstances, whatever you do, everything is ordained. So we are going back into the future. I want you guys to pay close attention to what I'm telling you. Yes, we are having a timeline jump. So the future has already happened. This is why when you have deja vu, it doesn't just happen for no reason. There's a reason for you whenever you experience deja vu and you're like, whoa, I feel like I've experienced this moment before, because you have. Because you seriously have, right? So when you're coming here on earth, you already have all your contracts with who you're going to be with. Whatever it is, whatever relationship it is, everything is written in the skies. Now, when you come here, what ends up happening is that there are some people that you have made a contract with, but when you come on earth, what could have ended up happening is that person might have abused you, or might have treated you in a negative or wrong way, or might have used you in a way that you weren't even expecting. All this is in the soul contract. Everything is in the contract, okay? Everything has already happened. So now when this happens, right, and you've exchanged, let's say that someone has exchanged, not you, but like, let's say, for example, someone has exchanged energy with that other person. And we all know the fastest and biggest way to exchange energy with someone is to do the deed. Okay? So if someone has done the deed and they've exchanged energies, now you have to get one thing. Every person you sleep with, you have their DNA. I'm just being honest with you. I'm honestly, yes, this is why from the stuff that I've listened to, if you get into the most like occult practices of Wicca, these women, the ones that have the strongest powers of manifestation, are virgins. And I'm just being honest over here right now. I'm not saying there's anything with nothing, right? With if you've done the deed or whatever. But all I'm telling you, because on my channel, I want to be honest with you guys, and I'm going to tell you guys that sex is sacred. It is sacred, okay? If any man or woman, and yes, I said man too, if you are just anyone is going around and exchanging their energy with just anyone, and they're just doing it casually, don't be shocked, especially if you're like a spiritual person. Like if you are like, let's say you're an 11 life path, or you're a 33 life path, or 22. Let's say you're just very, very spiritual and you're starting to feel shifted, like you're starting to feel different. It's because you're exchanging your energy with random people, if that's what the thing is. You know what I mean? I'm not saying anyone specifically watching this video. I'm just saying in general, okay? Now, if someone comes on earth and let's say they are being abused by a person that they had a soul contract with, okay? Let's say, God forbid, something bad happened. And I honestly, and again, timelines are shifting so fast now. I don't even want to say certain things because it's just manifesting fast. Things are just manifesting now. I don't know if you guys have noticed right now. You can go watch my I'm talk about timeline shifts on my channel. Okay? So if you want to know about that, you can go watch my other videos on this channel, okay? If this person violates you, you can break the soul contract. I've done it. And you could break it fully or you could break it partially. Like, you don't have to fully break it. You can partially break that contract. Now, I've broken my soul contract partially with some person. Okay? Borderline fully. Because this, by the way, this is a beautiful, amazing person, and I have nothing against her. And I wish the best for her. I wish she prospers in her life and she finds all the blessings in her life. But me and her just are on a different page now. Like, she has her things that she's dealing with, right? So I want to just, you know what I mean? Like, I want to let it go. And I'm just being honest. Like, I want to let it go. So that's that. Why am I telling you guys all this stuff? Why am I telling you guys this stuff? That's hilarious. If you have a soul contract with someone, you have to verbalize it and break it. Now, let me tell you guys something about words. Every time you speak something, okay, you are putting it out into the universe. And anytime someone says something to you, like, let's say, for example, someone tells you that you're not going to be anything, you have to tell them back that, no, I will be something. You have to go back at them. Because you have to get the last say on them. That's how you actually put your words out into the universe, and you break what they're trying to tell you, because when they're telling you that, they're trying to cast a spell on you. So you have to keep on going back. I've actually done this with people not even knowing, like, this whole thing. And, like, I actually learned this today, that if someone is saying something to you in a negative way, you have to tell them, no, I'm gonna do this, I will do it. And you have to get the last say. Do you get what I mean? So anytime someone tells you that you won't be able to do this, you have to be the last one that's like, no, I'll do it. I will be able to do it. So your word, because that's what I'm saying. The power of words. It's a vibration. It's a frequency. So you can just put the words out. Okay. And once you put the words out, you're breaking that contract. And once you're done breaking that contract, this is when a lot of energy can clear up and you can start to, like, you know, because here's what's happening. When you are in a, like, half-ass relationship, pardon my French, with someone, what you're doing is you're leading them on and you're accruing bad karma. You are accruing bad karma because, like, in the end of the day, you're not going to be with this person. In the end of the day, you know that you're probably just lonely. And I'm not saying you guys specifically, but, like, I'm giving an example that it might be out of loneliness. So people are leading other people on, and then they're like, oh, I can't find someone, because, like, you're talking to a whole other person and you're leading them on. Like, there are there's so many situations like this in the world right now, okay? So this is why when you are actually getting to attract someone, you have to actually verbalize your words and break a soul contract with someone. You might have a soul contract with someone for like 5 years ago. You might have someone a soul contract with someone like from like 7 years ago, and you're like, from 7 years, like I'm like Harridge is this that, because you're under a freaking soul contract. These are things that, see, the power of your imagination and your words is not a joke. The ancients knew these things. Like, they knew all of this. They knew it. Right? But the thing is, a lot of people, because they're not operating from the highest frequency, and for my men, if you are not on semen retention, brother, and there's no judgment, it's all love, but you are going to have a hard time. You will have a hard time. I'm telling you this right now. I'm telling you this right now. I remember I got this one guy on semen retention. And this guy is like, he thanks me so much for doing this. And honestly, it's good karma for me for helping him out with that. And I told this guy before, like, he actually like started this is his second longest streak, I think. I told this guy, I'm like, when you go on semen retention, you're going to start seeing angel numbers, bro. Just watch. You're going to start seeing numbers like 111, 222. I kid you not. He's like, bro, I see like these numbers now. And I'm like, because your energy is going up, inner chi is going up, it's elevating. So again, it's like it comes all back to the words and imagination. You have to imagine it. If you have to literally imagine you breaking that contract in your mind's eye. You have to imagine it, and then you have to break that contract. You have the right to. You have the right to, if you are being abused, manipulated, cheated, God forbid, like, yo, some of the, if you're being used like that, you have to break that contract. And once you break that contract, the best thing, like, men and women can practice is learning how to cyclically stay celibate. Now, what do I mean cyclically? And if you're not following me on IG, I don't know why. Today I posted about the moon cycle story. Okay? Arsalan from TO on IG. Check out my stories. If you are a woman, when the full moon comes around, and a man, try to be completely celibate. Try to be, because the moon is actually pulling onto the tides of your magnetic electric body. Okay, your avatar, the moon is actually pulling onto it. Why do you think the oceans, the waves turn different when you look at the oceans during a full moon? It turns different. So what I'm saying right now to you, everyone watching this video right now, is if you actually want to free yourself from a person that is abusing you or using you, you have to break the soul contract. Okay? And remember, your words are powerful. A lot of people think that, oh, like, someone else has done magic, someone else has done something on them. But most of the times, most people are putting spells on themselves. Like, and I'm just being honest, like, most people, like, for most people, the enemy is not another person. It's the person that you see in the mirror. That being said, guys, have yourself a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are. Take care now.